and I am, I've been with ONEHOPE for 6.5 years. I am National Executive Director, and I love what I do. I'm going to real quick before we kind of get into the story about ONEHOPE and talk about, more details about ONEHOPE and why it's a great company and things like that. I did want to do a little bit of a round robin and ask folks to share in 1 or 2 sentences what they love about being a cause entrepreneur with ONEHOPE. So go ahead and say your name, how long you've been with ONEHOPE, and your favorite thing about being a cause entrepreneur. And we'll do popcorn style if that's okay, you guys. So Lila, I'm going to ask you to go first.
See if I can unmute. My name's Lila. I've been with ONEHOPE for a little over a year, and I love raising money for animal rescue and various causes.
Awesome. Thank you, Lila. Erin Barrett.
You saw I was ready to go. I've been with ONEHOPE for about 5.5 years, and it's all about the nonprofits for me and the people that I get to meet.
Cool.
Pretty cool people.
Okay, I forgot I said we would go popcorn style, so you can pick the next person.
I'm gonna popcorn over to Kaz because she just popped on the screen.
What was the question? What I love about ONEHOPE, my first reaction is it's all about the nonprofits. For me, raising money, helping people raise money for the nonprofits they love. That said, I just got back from Napa. Going to Napa again at the end of the month, and then I'm going to Jamaica at the end of May, all on ONEHOPE. So I'm all about the nonprofits, but I'm kind of all about the vacations too. So let's do more of those.
Yes. Okay, who do you want to popcorn it to?
Katie, maybe?
Hi, I'm Katie Sunny Barton. I'm a lead director, been with ONEHOPE 4.5 years. I joined for the nonprofit and the give back. I stayed for the wine, the friendship, and the flexibility. So my babies are little, and it's been something that I can do around them and my family. And it's been great.
Awesome.
I will call on Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa, and I've been with ONEHOPE for 2 years. I'm a lead director, and what I love about ONEHOPE is giving back to charities and all the incentives you can earn, and just being a part of a great family.
Crystal, you're up. That was kind of quiet, Teresa. I don't know why your sound might be turned down, but I heard what you said.
Hi, I'm Crystal March. I've been here for about 1.5 years. What I love about ONEHOPE is, number one, it is all about the give back for me as well, but it's all about the new friendships and new relationships that I've made with other people across the country. I think that's very beneficial, and how helpful all the CEs are. We all each month are busting our behinds to make certain goals and reach certain things, but everybody is so extremely, extremely helpful and such a loving community of people. And just to know a lot of you in the community, it's just fantastic to me. Let's see, I'm on my phone now, so I'm not sure who I'm choosing.
Why don't you, do you want me to tell you? I don't want, oh, you're not driving though.
Sarah.
Yay.
Hi, I'm Sarah Cunningham. I have been with ONEHOPE for 7 months, and I'm a lead director. And my love for it is like what Crystal said, just the amazing connections and all, of course, the give back is, you can't compare it, but just the connections and getting with people, getting to know people and having fun.
Awesome.
I'm on my phone too, so hold on, give me a second. Can you popcorn me a name?
Sure. Why don't you popcorn it to Anya?
Anya.
Hey everybody, Anya Padusha here from snowy Pocono Mountains, where it's mid-April and we get snow. Mother Nature is like crazy. 5 years yesterday. It's my 5-year anniversary with ONEHOPE. And I just hopped on, so I don't know actually who went. Did Erin go?
Well, tell us what your favorite
Oh.
thing about OneHope is.
So see, I didn't know that. Favorite thing is actually like the faces here. We get to come together, support each other, usually with a glass of wine. And what I love about it is no matter where we go, there is a OneHope sister. And like Karen is my best favorite memory because we were besties virtually. Then we got to meet in person and we still loved each other even though we were in person. So the friendships, absolutely. Now did Karen go?
No.
Karen, I am bouncing it to you.
Thanks.
I'm
Anya.
sorry, I just got here. What am I supposed to be saying?
Your name, how long you've been with OneHope, and what you love most about OneHope.
I'm Karen Nishimura. I've been with OneHope for a year and a half. And like Anya said, it's the friendships, it's the community. I've never been part of a company that is so supportive and just, I mean, everybody here from Lori down, everybody here is here to help you.
Amen. I love it. Who do you want to popcorn it to? I'll tell you who hasn't gone. Julie hasn't gone. Shannon hasn't gone. Lois hasn't gone, but she does not have her camera on, so I'm not sure if she can share.
Okay, how about Julie?
Oh, there you go.
Hi, I'm Julie Waterhouse. I've been with OneHope almost a year. Next month, I think I'll celebrate an anniversary. I'm a CE. I love the give back. I love making new friends. And for me, it was just getting out and being a little social with people, new people and old friends. So I love wine, so I'm good. It's a good thing.
Love it. I love that. You want to toss it over to Shannon?
That sounds great. Shannon, you're up.
Hey, it's Shannon Perez from Grand Junction, Colorado. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice here. Allergies. Grand Junction. I've been with OneHope for 4 years, and gosh, there's like so many things I love about doing this. But I think one of the things that really keeps me going with this business is this community of women and just the love and the friendships.
I love that. It's so true. Lois, I don't know if you can share. I'm going to give you an opportunity. If I see your mute go off, I'll know. Hey,
Hi.
awesome. Good.
So my name is Lois. I've been with OneHope for like 6 months. And what I love about OneHope is the support that I get from others, and we get to fundraise.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. Thank you. Aurelia, I am not sure if you are a CE. If you are, feel free to unmute and tell us what you love about OneHope and how long you've been with us, if you're able. Oh, yay.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm not on camera. I am in my PJs, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sorry I'm not on camera. I do apologize. I've been around a little over a year. Kaz is my mentor. She keeps me coming back. I'm all about giving back, especially to my community. And in particular, I'm a disability advocate. So this gives me an opportunity. I have a son with a disability, and it gives me an opportunity to give back to organizations that have helped us, as well as for other family members that I know. So next time I will make sure I have some clothes on.
Hey, listen.
And I won't be in PJs.
We are not worried about your PJs. Okay, listen, you have no idea. This could be my PJs. So we're just really, really happy that you're here. Honestly, I'm glad that you're here with us. I think that is all of the current CEs. As I kind of look through them. Oh, Jill, can you talk while you're driving?
Yes, I can.
Get it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jill. I am in Port St. Lucie, Florida. I am, it will be 2 years in June that I joined, and I love sharing wine, giving hope, and I like making money. And yeah, it's all there. And the community has been awesome, and the support and customer service, everything is just wonderful. So yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. You know, one of the points I would love to sort of share, or what I noticed, and I'm going to talk about my favorites as well, but almost across the board, everyone mentioned the give back. And I just, to me, that's the number one reason that people join ONEHOPE, is because they want to be able to give back with what they're doing. I will tell you that I joined clearly for the wine, but also for the give back. And 6.5 years later, I'm still here for all of those reasons, and all of the reasons that everybody else mentioned, including all the trips and all the perks and all the fun. But I'm also very much here for the money. But I don't make any bones about that. This has become a very lucrative income for me and my family. It's changed the trajectory of what our family will be able to do going forward. And what I love most about that, not just for me, but that it's available for everyone. It is literally available for everyone who walks in the door. So I love that part. It really does change people's lives, opportunities, options, all of that. So really quickly, for folks who don't know about ONEHOPE, a little bit about how we began. The company was started just about 14 years ago by a young man named Jake Cloberdance. Jake had just graduated from Berkeley, and his first job out of college, I'm going to back up and give you a little history on him. He was the fundraising chair for his fraternity. So he had lots of connections with nonprofits all around the country, but largely in his local area. He began one of his very first businesses. I think there's a story that he might have sold rocks on the side of the road when he was a young boy. But his first sort of real entrepreneurial endeavor was in college, where international students would have to go back home, and they didn't know what to do with their stuff because they obviously couldn't send it back to China or wherever they were coming from. So he started, there was an unused room at the college in the dorms, and he got permission and began storing kids' stuff while they would go home. So that was like his first foray into real entrepreneurship, and he turned it into a really lucrative business. So he continues on through Berkeley, and his first job out of college is working for Gallo Wine. And one of his jobs at Gallo was putting wine on shelves in grocery stores and liquor stores. And he noticed that every October, everything turned pink. It was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And he thought, hey, now that's cool. But why is it only 1 month out of the year? And why is it only breast cancer? We should be giving back with everything that we buy to all kinds of charities. And so he, again, having this background now at Gallo, decided he was going to start a wine company. And I always like to say, I've had now two 24-year-olds, and none of them started a wine company. I have a 21-year-old, and we still have a chance for that, but it's probably not looking like that. And I think Jake is so unique in his belief and his passion to make the world better with everything that he does. And everyone, I believe, on this screen has had an opportunity, if not to meet Jake in person, but to hear him speak and share his passion and his heart. And I just personally feel so incredibly proud and honored and grateful to be working for a company led by a person like this, who truly believes it is our duty on this earth to make it better for everyone if we have any opportunity. So he goes to Gallo, and he goes back to these people that he's working with, and he talks them. I always say he talks them into it, but he doesn't take much talking into. He's, again, so passionate and believes so strongly in his mission. But he got these 7 other people that he was working with to join him in this endeavor. They pooled their money and came up with about $10,000. And with that, Jake was able to go up to the Sonoma Wine Company and chat with them about pulling wine off of a run they were doing for another label. Sonoma Wine Company does bottling. That is often an outsourced thing with wineries because it is expensive and cumbersome. And so lots of wineries will outsource that, especially smaller wineries. So they were able to buy, I always get it wrong, I think it's 197 cases of wine, whatever it was, in Shiner bottles, which is bottles without labels. And they took these bottles home and made their own labels using clip art. And Jake, of course, had these relationships with these nonprofits. And he basically approached several of them and said, hey, I'll put your name on my bottle and I'll give you half the profit. And they were like, okay, that's a no-brainer. I'll do that. Well, it was a huge hit. They began sort of selling it to the bars and the restaurants that they were hanging out at. They got an opportunity to do a big industry wine event. So not like a wine festival, but an industry event where bottlers, vintners, growers, winemakers, all these industry people were walking through. And they were pouring the wine and handing out their cards. And at the end of the event, they went through the cards, and one of them was from Michael Mondavi. And if you're familiar with that name, that's who actually started the wine business in California, was Robert Mondavi Sr. This is his son, Michael. Written on the back, it says, give me a call. So Jake, being Jake, picks up the phone, calls him and says, hey, it's Jake Cloberdance, One Hope Wine. I saw your note that said to call you. And he said, yeah, no, he said, I know exactly who you are. I love what you're doing. I'd love to partner with you and really make some beautiful wine to go with this mission of yours. I think it's incredible. So that began our partnership with the Mondavi family. That partnership continues today. They help us source grapes all over California. But in the last 14 years, we have brought on our own very wonderful award-winning winemaker, Mari Wells Coyle. Mari comes to us from Sterling Vineyards. She also worked at Gloria Ferrar. She's won tons and tons and tons of awards. She's made wine in Australia and New Zealand, and now she's at One Hope. And she says she gets up every day excited to make wine for our community. And you can kind of hear the theme through everything that everybody said. And I really appreciate everybody sharing. Thank you so much. I know nobody was necessarily prepared to do that, so I really appreciate it. Our community is very, very, very special. It's a community of people who support one another. Again, everybody joined because they want to give back. So you're already talking about sort of an elevated personality. People who join One Hope already have a heart to give back and do better in the world. And that's the kind of people I want to work with, right? And that's how Mari is. She wants to make wine for us and for our community and the people that we serve that makes the world better. So that's kind of where we are today. To date, we've donated over $8 million to our cause partners, and our cause partners certainly in the last, I would say, 6 years, look a lot like your local food bank or the dog rescue in your neighborhood or your kid's school or soccer team. The majority of that money has been donated into local communities where our cause entrepreneurs are located, which I find very powerful and very special. Yes, we definitely donate to larger organizations like Susan G. Komen. We donate to the ASPCA, Act Today, Team Rubicon, so larger organizations that you've heard of, but the vast majority of that $8 million has gone right back into the community where the CEs live and are doing their wine tastings. So I love that. Other things that I'd like you to know, anytime somebody hosts a wine tasting, including our cause entrepreneurs, 10% of the sales at that tasting, whether virtual or in person, are donated to the host's cause of choice. So you can host your own wine tastings and give back to any charity that you please. I know, I'm sorry, but I can't remember who it was. Somebody on here talked about, I think it was Desperately Looking for Names. Aurelia, maybe, that she has a son with a disability and she raises money for the cause that supports that. So it can be very, very, very personal for you. You can also just be the wine person for yourself and your friends and family. We often say to people, if you're spending money on wine anyway, why not spend money on wine that gives back? So we have lots of opportunities. I like to say, we don't have any monthly minimums. We don't have any requirements of you. There are no penalties, only perks for what we do. We reward everyone for being in action. When you do, when you make sales, we pay commission, up to 25% commission based on the volume of your sales from 20 to 25. And again, lots and lots of bonuses and perks. Anybody who joins, we automatically put you right into a training track. So you have tons of support, not just from the person who invited you to join, but from our entire corporate side, but also every face you see or name, because some people have gone off camera, but literally every single person in our community is here to support you and help you. And we just have tons of training, free wine education, and free wine. Everybody earns free wine. Like, it's crazy. So, lots of great reasons to join. It's only $39 to join. And then you get to select a wine kit, anything from our 4-bottle tasting kit all the way up to a case of wine. And again, we reward you for whatever you choose. Just lots of really good, fun, positive things. I personally love to do in-person wine tastings now that everybody's back out and about. My calendar is very full and I'm having a ball out there. Lila does, I believe, primarily Facebook online fundraisers. And she is consistently in the top sales in our community, and that's super fun. So it's very, what's the word I want to use? I want to say malleable, but that's not the right word. You can make it whatever you want to make it. You can do it in person, you can do it online. Again, you can just be the wine person for your friends and family. So that's kind of the spiel. I would invite anyone who has questions to either unmute or put your questions in the chat. Everybody's watching the chat, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. And to those of you who've been here for a while, again, thank you so much. I loved hearing everybody's reason for being here. I think it's really powerful, and what you love about ONEHOPE. And if I missed anything, I would beg you to please speak up and help me cover it. Anyone? What'd I miss? Nothing? Did I get it all? That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Anya. So any of our guests have any questions, anything like that? Okay, I think we're good. I would encourage you, please reach out to the person who invited you to this call. They are dying to talk to you. They know that you might actually have questions, but you're not feeling very comfortable bringing it up, and they're here to answer them for you. Know that myself and anybody that you see on this call is here for you as you move forward, and we're very excited to welcome you. All right, you guys, cheers. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.